say and spell your name?
Marcel Cacdac. Hi, I'm Marcel Cacdac. Hi, I'm Marcel Cacdac, front of house engineer for Gary Clark Jr. I've always been involved in music growing up, and then I moved to California, and a friend of mine called me and asked me, hey, do you want to come and work at this sound reinforcement company? Went to work for the sound reinforcement company and never looked back. Let's wait till he steps away from that. My philosophy for live sound is to serve the music in the moment, be here for the artist, and to translate their vision to the masses. So whatever means it takes to achieve that, that's what I'm going to do. One of the biggest challenges is getting the different pieces of gear to do what we want it to do, how we see it in our mind's eye. However I hear it at the source, I want to employ a microphone that captures that as such. We've got a 4055 on the inside of the kick, mounted on a Kelly shoe system. I feel like the DPA is the WYSIWYG of microphones, but instead it's what you hear is what you get. And that's really kind of what these microphones do. You put that microphone in front of the source, you're going to hear the source.
What's the model of the little dudes on the organ?
4099.
Those things are amazing. Yeah, we have the 4099.
The 4099.
4099's on the organ. We have 3 of them, top and bottom, and that organ just sounds crystal clear. It sounds so good.
Listen to this. This is the left and right Leslie. These are 4099s, basically at the rear of the cabinet. And I've got them off axis just a little bit, so when that horn comes around, the capsule's not pointed directly at them. Just a little bit off axis takes that bite off. I barely EQ it.
I don't think I even EQ those mics. I may just do a high pass, low pass, just a low pass to get some of the stage rumble out of there. But yeah, it's all about the placement with those mics. I mean, you don't really need to do much.
In terms of managing kind of the signal chain from the microphone back, we do use a couple of baffles. For instance, on Gary's guitar, we have 2 microphones in one baffle, and that baffle, it creates a slight little bit of an isolated environment for those microphones, and that's been really helpful. I mean, the only thing I really do is it's a little dynamic EQ, so I compress at different frequencies. But barely. As you can see, it's just tickling it.
One thing I do notice is that before we had the DPA mics, like say on this top and bottom snare, I don't need to mention what was on there previously, but when we put the DPAs on there, it was like, whoa. That's what that drum's supposed to sound like.
It was kind of as if a veil had been lifted off of the source, and it kind of really showed us what that snare sounded like.
The dynamics, everything, it just sounds so good.
It has this quality that allows me to do what I need to do at any given point in time. There's no degradation of signal, it's a full range signal, and it's musical. There's no other word for me to describe that with DPA.